Chase Lee hockey with the blue futon, and I can't believe I decided to watch They Them. I said, you know what? I'm probably not going to like this movie, but I need to have an open mind. Open mind for pronouns! So they, them, what's it about? It's a very simple premise, actually. There's these gays, the trans, the lesbians, the bisexuals, the non-binary, which I still don't know what the fuck non-binary means. And they have to go to this gay conversion camp. Or really is it a gay conversion camp? Because it's more of like, we're inclusive. We're going to figure out your gender. We're going to figure out your entitlement issues. We're going to figure out how you think the world owes you everything. And it turns to a slasher movie. And it's pretty fucking stupid. This is one of the worst horror movies I ever seen. And my God, I was thinking, okay, Kevin Bacon's in it. I see what they're trying to do because Kevin Bacon's first movie is like Friday the 13th. So I understand what they're trying to go with this slasher premise and everything like that. And I was thinking, oh, there's a movie over here called Sleepaway Camp. And that is something that's pretty unique for the 80s and late 70s for a movie. So will they, them, kind of go that route? Or are they going to stick with the no shit news headlines, fucking clickbait, fucking Twitterverse words, and they do the Twitterverse words. So with that, I will give you the positives of the movie first. Some good acting by Kevin Bacon. Other than that, this is okay, that's a lie. There are some good scenarios in this movie that has to do with a gun and a dog and just human behavior of what people need to do. And I understand what they're trying to do with, you know what? Sometimes men need to be out there doing the hunting, and sometimes women need to be out there doing the cooking, and they do that whole gender role kind of thing. And you know what? People realize, and same with the sexes, realize, you know what? Sometimes women are happier at home, relaxing, cooking a pie, and doing stuff. Sometimes when they're the CEOs, they're not as happy as they used to be back in the day. And same with the men. Now we have men with fucking nail polish, and we have men that are afraid to change tires. We also have men who are just afraid to do masculine stuff. And I know what this movie's trying to do. It's like, you know what? Men in biology, even what Kevin Bacon said in this movie, you can't fake science. You can't fake people's behaviors, and this is what this movie does. So there is some good dialogue when it comes to that with Kevin Bacon. But other than that, this is a straight up Twitter entitlement movie with sex scenes just thrown in your face, and it's fucking ridiculous. Okay, so with this movie, I'm probably going to give you spoilers because it is just straight dog shit in my opinion. None of the characters are fucking likable. The scenarios are stupid. The actual killer that is revealed is fucking laughable at best. The gore in this movie. What gore? If you're gonna give me a horror slasher movie, give me some fucking gore. But you don't give me shit. You literally show me a person going, shah, shah, with an axe in front of the camera, and cut. And we're good. We're not going to show blood. We're not going to show the aftermath until afterwards. And then there's a scene in this movie where people are getting electrocuted. You got to do better with the fucking special effects or the actual makeup. Because, my God, if you're taping nodes right here and you're showing the electrical marks and the fucking nodes are not even near the electrical burns, what the fuck? Come on! Attention to detail in some of these movies are really needed. The sex scenes in this movie, you know, we have some women eating each other's vaginas. We have some dicks going in some buttholes. Then we have dicks going in vaginas. But while they're doing the dick and vagina, the dude's looking at a picture of a dude, and the girl's looking at a picture of a female. I got nothing. This is a movie that literally said, what is going on in the world with the gay community, the transgender community, and let's put it in a fucking miserable script. We're like, oh, we're going to be inclusive, we're going to be a diverse cast, but this script is going to be fucking garbage. So if you're going to do something about having this gay conversion camp, you got to have a fucking script that actually, like, cooks the audience in. It literally doesn't. It is, like, mind-numbing stupid of, like, that's going to equal this. That's going to equal this. Close the book. I know exactly what's going to happen. And it's the most anticlimactic ending ever. And the dialogue. Some of the dialogue at the end, you're just like, you're throwing up because it's so fucking stupid. Oh, and finally, to put the cherries in the pie, or whatever pie they're making this movie, they decided to sing a fucking Pink song in the middle of the movie, like, we understand a fucking perfect to me. It's like, no, that doesn't happen in camp. How do I know that? I went to camp when I was younger, St. John's camp in Nebraska, and my sister went to an all-females camp, and I promise you, none of the females at their camp, because we also met, and none of the dudes decided to sing fucking in their bunks, started, jiggy with it to a fucking Pink song. No, there's nothing realistic or relatable to that. They literally said, oh, this is going to be cute, and we're going to put it in the movie because it's cute. No, if it doesn't make the movie better or doesn't just fucking put the movie in the right direction, or if it's part of the story, it doesn't need to be in it, and cut that shit out. So overall, them, it is a technically shit movie. It's directed poor. The writing is atrocious. Some of the acting is some of the worst I've ever seen. Throwable, one-dimensional characters to the fucking max. Every single character in this movie is one-dimensional. You get like maybe a half-dimensional on maybe one or two characters, but you're the depthness. I'm doing some Joe Biden fucking slurring right now. Of the fucking characters is so piss poor. I can't recommend this movie to anyone. It'll make you stupider, I promise you. So them will receive a 0.5 out of 5 with Futons, which equals that 10%. So see the critics' news scores gave this one. So the critics a 32% with 44 of them. Audience score at 15% with over 100. Here's critic consensus. Although it deserves credit for its strong cast and inclusive premise, false, the cast is pretty shite. The premise needs to be a good premise if it has a good story. Them is too tonally messy to cut more than skin deep. The cutting is fucking not there. It is literally Twitter headlines, Huffington Post, fucking just, they take the headlines and they're like, okay, we're going to make a movie about this, and it's going to be dog shit. So we have the 15, my 10, or the 32. Chase Sock with the Blue Futon, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know anything is Bluetonian. You Bluetonians. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. And oh my god, like, literally, like, what is this movie supposed to do? What is it really supposed to show? I can't tell you, because literally they're like, we're going to make a diverse cast. And that's all we have. That's the story they decided to give the studio heads. We're going to make the cast all gay. And they're like, we don't even need a script. Here's $1 million. I know they're doing Bros, another one. I don't know if I'm ready for that either.